So we worked on comments. Now we'll work on toggle, like, and save as bookmark. So let's work on it. So public async task API result. And here we'll say toggle like async. Okay. And for this, first thing we need post ID. Second thing we need user ID. Who is the user and what is the post? Okay. Here we will first try to find this post. So we'll say post equals await context dot posts dot find async post ID. Alright. Then we'll simply check if post is null. We'll return API result dot fail post not found. Alright. Then we'll try to check, or here instead of doing this find async, it will pull the entire information of this post. That is not what we need. We can simply say post exists post dot any async. We can do this. Here we'll say p dot id equals post id. If post exists, or let's say if post does not exist, then we'll return this post not found. All right. Now what we'll do, we'll simply check if this uh, post, or this post user has liked this post already, so we need to remove it from the likes. That means user is unliking the post. And if this post was not liked by user earlier, that means user is trying to like this post now. So in this case, we'll add entry to the table. So here we'll say var uh, like equals await context dot likes dot first async, or first or default async, sorry. Here we'll say l dot post id equals this post id, and l dot user id equals this current user id. Let's use current user id because we'll be consistent. So current user id. All right. Now here we'll check if like is null. That means user is trying to like this post. So in this case, we will add a new entry to the this table. So here we'll say like equals new likes, and inside this we'll say post id equals post id, and user id equals current user id. And then we'll say context dot likes dot add like. If that is not the case, that means user wants to unlike this post. So in this case, we'll simply say context dot likes dot remove like. And after that, we can say await context dot save changes async, and then simply return API result dot success. So let's wrap everything inside try catch. And from catch, we will simply return API result dot fail ex dot message. And we are good with the toggle like async method. And what is the problem here? Return. Okay, this should return. All right. Same thing we need for bookmark. We can copy this method, paste it, change the name to toggle bookmark async, and we will say instead of likes, we'll say bookmarks, and here we'll change it to bookmarks, and we'll rename this like to bookmark, and this likes should also be bookmarks. And with this we are good. Our toggle bookmark casing method is also ready. Now we'll work on deleting a post. So public async task API result delete post async, and for this we'll have post id and we'll have the current user id. Current user id. Okay. First thing, let's have everything inside try catch. We'll check if this post actually exists. So we'll say var post equals await context dot post dot find async, and here we'll provide post id. Okay. Now we'll check if this post exists. So we'll say post is null. If post is null, then we'll simply return API result dot fail post not found. Then we'll verify if user is trying to delete his own post. So post dot user id is not equals current user id. Return API result dot fail. You can delete your own posts only. Okay, now we validated everything. After that, we simply say context dot post dot remove post and await context dot save changes async, and we are good. We'll return API result dot success from here, and from catch we'll return API result dot fail ex dot message. So I think with this we are good. We are good with all the methods which we want in our post service. We already registered post service in program.cs, right? Let's quickly see. Yes. So we are good with this post service now. Now let's see what next we will work on.